All right, guys, how you guys doing today? What we're gonna make today, it's gonna be chilaquiles emperadores. It's gonna be a mixture of regular chilaquiles rojos, pero en vez de ponerle huevo, le vamos a agregar poquito camarón. We're gonna put a little bit of shrimp in it, and we're gonna do it a little bit of a different style, so just stick with me. Trust me, this is gonna be really, really good. For your ingredients, what we're gonna need a whole onion. We're gonna need some salt, some pepper, some fresh tortillas, a little bit of butter. We're gonna need queso fresco. We're also gonna need, it's pretty much crema. I use the Salvadorian one or the Centroamericana one. I don't know, I just really like the flavor. We're gonna need some tomates, some jalapenos, and then pretty much some chile poblano, that's what it's called, which is this one right here. And then unos camarones, some fresh shrimp. And we're gonna do all this, and it's gonna be quick, and it's a delicious breakfast, okay? Just stick with me. All right, guys, so we're gonna go step by step, okay? So we're gonna grab our shrimp, we're gonna wash it, we're gonna wash our vegetables. Okay, so the shrimp, I peeled it, I cleaned it, okay? I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna use the whole shrimp as it is, just cause when you do shrimp emperador style, it's like a Mexican type of shrimp that they do. It's really famous, especially like in Baja California. You cut it in smaller pieces, but since it's gonna be chilaquiles and not tacos, it's gonna be a lot easier to deal with it when it's, you know what I mean? When it's in its whole. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put these tomatoes over here. I'm gonna put them so they could start, it's called like tatemándose, which is where you burn the tomatoes from one side and then flip them over. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the jalapenos and the garlic. So, okay, so we put the tomatoes, the jalapenos, and the garlic right here on this comal, okay? And then it's on low, so nothing too crazy. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up these onions. And I'm gonna use the whole onion for this salsa, okay? So let's cut it up, let's clean it up. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna throw this to boil. Well, no, actually I'm gonna throw this with the comal, but I'm gonna actually put it to boil as well. So I'm gonna put it right in the middle, and then you just gotta keep an eye out for these tomates and the jalapenos. You gotta make sure that they get really, really, really tostados, which is pretty much toasted. Also the garlic as well. We have our water boiling, then we have our pan for the shrimp right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up these chiles. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to take all the seeds out, and it's pretty simple. Just put a trash can or a bag right next to you, then move them around, and then most of the seeds are going to come out. Just get rid of most of them. And then we're going to throw them in the pot to boil. Again, don't stress about every single seed being out. Just get most of it out, okay? This is what's gonna add that really rich color to. So we're gonna put these to boil, and then I'm gonna set it at low. Again, you gotta make sure these are really, really toasted on each side. This is what's gonna give it its flavor, okay? So just keep an eye out for that. All right, and then let's get rid of all this little trash. Okay, so next thing it's gonna be these chiles poblanos. Then same thing, we're gonna get rid of everything. Okay, I'm gonna cut them right through the half. ¿Cómo se mira? Okay, and then these You're just gonna cut them in small pieces. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab half a bar of butter. Okay, throw this away. Okay, all right, so a couple things that we do need here. It's gonna be one of the garlic cloves. We're gonna throw it in the pan, okay? And then I'm gonna grab the onion, cut it in half. Then I'm gonna put one back in the actual pan. Then the other one, I'm gonna use it for the shrimp. I am not an expert. I just like to cook. So just letting you guys know. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the butter in there. Okay, I have it at low. You don't need to have it super high. All right, guys, so we're gonna make the shrimp, okay? So what we have to do is I'm gonna grab all my shrimp. All right, I'm sorry for the lighting, I switched it over, but I'm gonna throw all my shrimp in there. Then I'm gonna put it up to medium, okay? Boom, boom, boom. All right. And then I'm gonna throw all my onion as well. Get that heat up. Okay. Like I said, these have to be very, very toasted. So just keep moving them around so they get really, really toasted. This is what gives it the flavor, okay? I'm gonna put that up a little bit too. All right, what we're gonna use here, we're gonna throw a little bit of oil. Just a bit. The butter's in there and the butter won't burn once you put the oil inside. Then we're also going to grab a little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. Okay. And then again, let's bump up the heat over here on this side for the shrimp. It's beginning to cook, but I really wanted to start heating up so we could get these onions and everything caramelized. I think that's the proper term. Not sure, again, not an expert. So this is what is gonna make up the camarones emperadores, okay? And we're gonna let these boil up, not boil up, we're gonna fry these. Okay, then now we're gonna also throw these right here. This is a chile poblano in the mix, okay? Alright, so let's keep an eye out for this. Let's move these around, make sure they're getting toasted pretty good, as you can see. Okay, we're gonna bump it up to medium so it could really start toasting a lot faster. That's boiling, and we're actually gonna use that water on that side as well. So now what we have to do is we gotta make our chips, which is what we're gonna use. We're gonna use corn tortillas. Okay. We're gonna use corn tortillas, so let's clean all this up on this side. Alright, so you're wondering why we have a Frenchie on the screen. First, he's cute. Second, I need a distraction for you guys to pay attention. So at this point, I don't know what happened to my footage on the GoPro. I still have the rest of the video, don't worry. But at this point, I was cutting down the chips, so you have to make the chips. I put them in my fryer, okay? So if you don't have a fryer at your house, you put it in a pot with oil all the way up on high heat and make sure you get them golden brown, okay? And then also, I grabbed every single tomato, the jalapenos, the garlic, and I put it all in a blender, and that's what you're about to see next, okay? But don't worry, you're gonna get, you're gonna be able to see everything with the video, okay? Sorry again, bye. Okay, I don't know, my GoPro turned on, but it don't matter. We're gonna grab this chile, all right? We're gonna throw it in here. All right, and then we're gonna add a little bit of this water. Again, be a little bit more careful than I am. Things are flying everywhere. And what we're gonna do is we are going to blend this to a very, very fine paste. Well, not even a paste, make sure it's watery. I'll show you right now the consistency we're looking for, okay? And then keep a lookout for the chips. These are looking very good, but just a little bit more brownness and we'll take them out, okay? And then the shrimp over here. Woo! This is looking freaking awesome, okay? So don't over season these, just add to your preferred taste, all right? What I am gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of salt for our salsa, and we're gonna throw a little bit in there, okay? Nothing too crazy. All right, guys, so first things first, we got the chips right here. Gonna put them under here. You see this color? Sorry, let me bring you into the light. This color is the color that you want, okay? So we're gonna grab this, put it to the side, and then right here, I already lowered it down because everything looks fully cooked. We got a little bit more things to do. So we're about to make the salsa, and this is for the chilaquiles, okay? So you can see everything's in there. Give me 1 second. Let me get the lid so we don't make a mess. That's Coco. He's just waiting for something to fall down. All right. Crema. Okay, and then let's mix it up. This is gonna give it that awesome flavor. Again, I'm using Central American cream. I don't know what to call it. I think it's sour cream or cream. It's not sour cream, it's cream. I'll find out and I'll put it on the video, don't worry, okay? But this is what's gonna give it that nice texture, that really nice flavor, okay? So put it on low, okay? And we're gonna let this soak up while we get the rest of the things ready. This is gonna be basically our topping, okay? So boom, once you mix it all in there, get this to the side, and then we're gonna let it soak up. We're gonna put it on low, and then one more thing we gotta add to this to just complete it, and that's gonna be a little bit of chipotle paste. Okay, all right guys, so again, we put the shrimp down on low. We're gonna add a little bit, I would say 1/4 of this chipotle sauce in there, not too much. All right, and look at this. These are gonna be medium spicy, so beware of that, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is very important. We put the chips, and I'm gonna put them in a container, you know, like a foil container. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the salsa straight to these chips. Okay. Throw it all in there. All right. Just move it all around. Make sure they soak. Okay. So once you do that, we're gonna grab our cheese. Preference, please use mozzarella. I totally forgot, and I didn't have enough, so I'm gonna use provolone. I love provolone, so not even complaining. But use mozzarella, okay? So I cut it up, and then boom. I'm gonna throw these. I'm gonna put this in the oven at 400 for 10 minutes, okay? Coco? Let's set it up here, all right? Everything's pretty melted. It's up to you if you want to leave it in there longer, but you see these got toasted a little bit more. That's what you want. 10 minutes, 400 degrees, that's all you need. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab all our shrimp and we're gonna add it to the top. All that deliciousness. I'm gonna throw this in there, close this up. This queso fresco, and just break it down on the top. And that looks like it's enough. All right, guys, this is what we make here at our house. A little bit of two different Mexican dishes, which is the camarón emperador and then the chilaquiles on the bottom, okay? Enjoy. This is super simple to make. If you guys have any questions, please comment below.